Yo, haha, they'll never say.
Is this false hype or is it just me? Let me explain. What is good, YouTube? Your boy Magnificent coming back with another quick video. And today, well, at least yesterday, the shock drop for the Travis Scott Jumpman Jack, which is the first official Jordan release from Travis Scott, kind of happened yesterday. And this was actually a limited release, the sale version. But of course, the Grammys happened yesterday. Travis Scott's album gets nominated for Album of the Year. And so what better way of dropping his first Jordan signature shoe on his website via shock drop? And they said, hey, you know what? The demand was there, sold out in 60 seconds. And that's hype, right? Well, some people believe in the sneaker community that this is actually false hype. So let me explain. Although I get it, Album of the Year, it makes sense to drop a shoe on the same day as the Grammys. Okay, that part I got. But in a shoe game and actually most games financially, you got to know your supply and demand. Now, of course, you're going to make something like this, limited supply. But is the demand necessarily there? You can go on StockX right now and look up this shoe and see that there's people that have it and they're willing to at least sell it for thousands on thousands of dollars, which is fine. But then it comes to the whole who's buying these and how many do people want in terms of quantity. You ever look at StockX or eBay or any of these platforms and you notice that there is some type of demand of it. Demand is what drives the want, not the person that has the actual possession of the item that's just going to sell it for a crazy amount of money. So let's look at the demand for some of these sizes. At least I'll use StockX as a prime example. When you look at shoes that are highly coveted, you'll notice that the demand is there. They'll have a certain price that they're willing to pay, a certain quantity of people that's willing to buy that item for whatever the item is at least asked for, right? So in this case, I'm looking at size 13 for the Jumpman Jack Travis Scott's, and it's like $2,000-$3,000 of what this person wants. But you look on the demand side, there's only one person demanding it for at least $500. So you got to kind of like process of elimination here. This is only one person, not 15, not 30, not 50, not 100. One person is willing to buy it for $500, but one person is willing to sell it for $2,000. Yeah, math ain't math in here. And, and sometimes there's some haggling in between. You come to a point where maybe you come close to an agreement between a price, but that's one person. Where's the rest of the hype that a whole bunch of people want this shoe, right? Again, just using this as an example. I'm not saying that this is false hype. I'm not saying it isn't false hype. I just find it interesting that something that sold out in seconds, it's easily can be done, especially if you don't know what the supply is. Like it could have been one size per, or at least one shoe pair per size, meaning one size 13, one size 12, one size 11. You get what I'm saying? Of course that's going to sell out, but we don't know what the true quantity was. And I just find it interesting that now that this is hype, maybe this is creating some type of false hype. Comment below. Let me know if you think that it's a far-fetched idea to think that, the industry may be creating false hype to help sell things in the future, because I'm pretty sure this is going to release in smaller quantities, but more will happen on a future date. Maybe, maybe not. But are you intrigued for the first Travis Scott Jordan shoe? Were you just hyped up because he had his name and gave it, a twist on the original Jordan retros, or are you actually excited that the fact that, Jordan decided to give him his own signature shoe? Now, this, in my opinion, I'm not really that interested in. It does look a little bit similar to the whole shoes that he had previously done, if that makes sense. Like it wasn't the Jordan retro, but it was like the Mac Attack. It kind of looks like that when you put them side by side. And this is a picture right here. So that's why I was like, it's kind of like a trainer shoe, but I don't really watch or at least wear too many trainer shoes to begin with. So it's kind of interesting. I want to hear like people's opinion about this first Travis Scott release? Is this something that you're excited about? He's having his own signature shoe, or is you would prefer him to just re-retro the Jordans that he was doing previously that was selling like hotcakes? Your boy Magnificent, man, I am out. And you guys, stay blessed.